tonight like a prom for all of San Antonio.
Well, this team and this organization means so much to this city. They really are the only show in town and have such a loyal fan base.
And Looney misses the first free throw. Greg Popovich, we asked him about memories at the Alamo Dome and said the first thing that comes to mind is Sean Elliott's return game after having a kid 29 in the month. And he said he really thinks it's just about patience, getting off the ball more. He said before he was trying to shoot his way back into rhythm. As a result, never really got in rhythm because he wasn't taking high quality shots, but now letting it come to him a little more and is back looking like Klay Thompson.
That you said it. He's back looking like Klay Thompson. We're sitting here January 12th. He's averaging a shade under 21 points a game as he makes it. With Looney and Thompson has been really good so far, leading to 3 buckets on dribble handoffs or pick and rolls.
Jones looked like he got fouled by Curry, not called. Here's Pirtle. Pirtle's floater won't go, and Draymond Green hauls down the rebound. His third already. Nice down court feed. Curry gets...
Recognizes that McDermott is overplaying it and just has a nice split. May have gotten fouled at the start of that play. Easy finish.
Poole, as a starter this season, has averaged 26.5 points. Connects on a 3.
It's a great find from Josh Richardson. And Doug McDermott, for the casual NBA fan, can really shoot, and so can Anthony Lamb. But Doug McDermott's having a great season, shooting over 42% from 3, highly efficient on the offensive end.
Averaging more than 10 points per game off the bench. As Richard Popovich told us in shoot-around today, they actually showed a few clips of the Warriors and how they chase space. And Pop talked about the development of that skill and honing in on that, the fundamentals, and hoping in a couple of years that the way the Spurs play this young team looks a lot like what they're showing in film today of the Warriors. Moody from the wing.
He got a great shot.
Branham gets the roll. Malachi Branham, the rookie out of Ohio State, and
units, the Warriors bench units earlier in the season were maligned. Their lineup data was awful. The starters were blitzing teams and then they'd lose leads. But DiVincenzo, Jordan Poole, Anthony Lamb, they've all gotten better. JaMychal Green has had some moments. And it's a credit to that unit that they were
next season. 2-for-1 opportunity for the Warriors. Green straight on 3, rims out. Collins the rebound. 9-second difference, game and shot clock. Branham gives it off. McDermott 2-on-1.
In the G League, getting a chance here this season in San Antonio to get his career back on the right track. But it's another example of just giving young guys time and fit. And he's in a position now with a rebuilding team where he can get some playing time, learn from his mistakes.
Had a career-high 23 points recently, a free agent to be. Here's DiVincenzo, cut! We heard Dante talk with Cassidy on the floor just before the start of the game as Wiggins buries the 3. 7-3 on 16 attempts for the Warriors. DiVincenzo scored 31 the 2018 National Championship game here at the Alamo Dome, when his Villanova squad beat.
And he gives them something different. His ability to create off the bounce and be a primary scorer with this unit out on the floor is so important to this Golden State Warriors team.
Wow, what a take from Trey Jones, who's really been playing well lately, and Greg Popovich just raved about to us before the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Have you ever asked him that? I mean, he may not give you the answer. All-time leading scorer, J.J. Redick.
I feel like it's Shane Battier. I really do.
Really?
Yeah.
Does Shane feel like it's Shane?
Yeah.
Nice dish inside. Johnson.
Steve showing a little moxie off the dribble there.
Yeah. talked about the excitement they felt at the Georgia Dome, and the excitement his team felt and he felt heading into this game as well. Collins, little spin, couldn't flip it in. DiVincenzo ends up with a rebound, his fourth. Oh, nice look, and Lamb! But they're both limited to 50 regular season games as long as they are still on two-way contracts. So at some point, and they also are not eligible for the playoffs. So if Golden State wants them to be options beyond 50 games or in the playoffs, they're going to have to sign them to regular deals and open up a roster spot for them. Trey Jones on the attack. Trusting Steph Curry to not pick up a fourth, leaving him on the floor here with 3:45 to go in this first half. Here's Johnson. Keldon Johnson turns the corner and slips it in.
It's a really nice move for all you young players as Golden State gets another
10-point Warrior lead. Here's Poole. Stops on a dime. Couldn't finish it over Pirtle. With Trey Jones, McDermott, Stanley Johnson, and Keldon Johnson. Here's McDermott. Little push dribble. The three is short. Pirtle keeps it alive, turns, and floats it in. Green tried that backdoor look, knocked that out of bounds. Going to stay here with the Warriors.
And the Spurs tonight have actually done a nice job at times of defending those cuts. They have a number of deflections, just like that play on Warriors passes for back cuts.
Thompson, a little too long. Look at Wiggins, Sky for the board. Jones, eyes up, given some space, hesitates, missed it. 12-point Warrior lead, final 90 seconds of the first half. Record-setting crowd tonight at the Alamo Dome that just...
And then followed that up with 34 on Wednesday against the Pacers.
Are you a season ticket holder to the Garden and Barclays Center? I feel like there's not a game you're not at for both teams as McDermott floats it in.
You know, the only thing I will say about going to live games, which I love doing, I love taking my kids, I lose out on my league pass experience.
That's true. Is good. Trey Jones now with 9 points. 72 put up in this first half in front of 65,000 plus for Golden State. We'll get the official attendance number at some point towards the end of the third, beginning of the fourth quarter. Thompson barrels in
front of this record crowd tonight.
Well, being back in the Dome is amazing, especially with all these people. I believe that, you know, all the nostalgia from all the years that the Spurs have been here for the last 50, you can see how the people love them. It's very special to them, so it's great.
Yeah, and it's such huge ovations for some of your former players, and Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili, who know big environments. Yes, it's
Steve Kerr.
Jay has this remarkable talent, which athletes often have, but it's scary that he remembers the details of every single game he's ever played. And we tested it with just some random basketball reference searches earlier, like dropping, how about Charlotte 2015-16? JJ, oh yeah, scored 26 points. It was game.
So good to see Jamal back on the court, having a real impact. Denver having a great season.
Yeah, what do you make of Denver, JJ, and the way they've perched themselves atop the West?
Well, Jokic is awesome. My big question mark with them is defensively, because as Draymond Green in both offense and defense, Denver is not a top 10 defense. Their offense is great. Is that enough in the playoffs? That's my question. But their season has been great, and it's been a thrill to watch Nikola Jokic play over the last few seasons.
Sohan couldn't finesse it home. Here comes Green, has it stolen. Keldon Johnson to the Hornets at 1, and then later on that night on NBA TV, Rockets Lakers TNT doubleheader in the afternoon. 3:30 Heat Hawks, then Suns Grizzlies following that. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Iguodala, Lamb, Poole, Thompson, and DiVincenzo, the 5 for Golden State. Their bench was terrific in the first half. Here's Poole on it. Assists already for Golden State. Shooting 59% from the floor. Thompson. Back to DiVincenzo, lines it up, and not. Defensive rating, they are by far and away last in defensive field goal percentage. Opponents shoot over 50% on average against San Antonio.
By the way, miscommunications against the Warriors offense, that's something that not just young teams have a problem with. Every team in the NBA.
They all feel the event. They're excited about this game. They're excited about setting this record, and they understand it's a little different than your normal mid-January NBA regular season game.
What a cool moment for all these guys in their career to be able to say that they played in a game that had the largest attendance in NBA history.
Had a good game, 18 points, 7 assists. Tyus at 24.6 assists. And he said for him, as DiVincenzo misfires there, he said, I looked at Tyus like he was the best player in the world. My whole life, the best basketball player on the planet was my older brother. And so to get to play against him in the NBA was just such a cool moment. The crowd is really trying to synchronize the wave right now. I noticed you didn't participate last round, JJ.
I just noticed that you are participating. I'll get it next time around. Yeah.
Poole serves it high. 3 fans. Highest single game attendance in NBA history. Iguodala drops it, got it back, 2 to shoot. DiVincenzo, extra feed, and Looney. Here's the rookie Blake Wesley getting some time for San Antonio. Poole. Oh, what a get ahead. Iguodala to the rim. 14 for Wiggins. Wesley has it batted into the arms of Looney. 13th turnover for San Antonio. Poole turns on the burners, dishes out. Wiggins off the mark. Reminder, Denver and the Clippers coming up next in the second game of our NBA Friday doubleheader. Wesley.
During that time period, on the wrong end of a couple really iconic playoff moments. Not just that shot, the Kobe Shaq lob.
Yep.
In Staples.
They had a good team for a while during that run. Stanley Johnson lays it in.
And so much of early season results are directly related to health. Having Jimmy Butler back in the lineup, Bam having his best offensive season of his career, Tyler Hero playing at a high level.
Highest career winning percentage in NBA history. His time here in San Antonio, a massive reason why that's true. Bates Diop knocks down, gets it. He's always gotten it. He connects with these fans. These fans connect with him. A huge reason why had the turnout you had tonight. Another huge reason why the way this town loves its basketball.